Shamgar Connors.
All right. Hey. Hello, everyone. Honk honk. I'm Shamgar Connors from Voting District 63, and my pronouns are clownself. I wanted to dress in the appropriate attire for the school board meeting since my liberal friends have decided to turn this into absolute circus. Also, my liberal friend Marcus Garcia, who always has such amazing imagination, gave me the idea for this when he called me a clown. Thanks, Marcus. And you may also call me Homie the Clown. And I got a dance for you. Homie the Clown, never mess around. We'll do anything you can to make Trumpsters frown. So I'd like to talk about the last school board meeting where the superintendent told the school board to shut a speaker's mic down illegally. Utter chaos then happened when April and the school board pointed out that that was wrong. Since we all know my liberal friends are all narcissists that can never do anything wrongdoing, I think it's high time we ban anyone from calling out our evil, hypocritical, and unfair actions. It's very hateful and harmful to point out wrongdoings of any liberal, ever. This is a liberal way to silence your opposition. We can't let anyone point out how wrong we are. Homie, don't play that. Next, I'd like to bring up how at the last school board meeting, you had liberal members of the audience yelling and saying inappropriate things to conservative members of the audience. The head of security didn't tell the liberal members to stop, even one time, but he constantly told the conservative members to stop. On top of that, during my speech last week, he started making facial gestures that were caught on camera where he was trying to signal to the school board to shut down my speech. First of all, I'd like to congratulate him on showing the rules and policies that should only happen to people on the political side of the aisle he doesn't like. That's step number one of being a leftist extremist. What we need to do is enact policies in writing that state that there's different sets of rules for people in differing political parties. We can never apply rules or policies equally. Homie, don't play that. I like how everyone else got the camera on their face, but not me. That's cool. That's just more discrimination, exactly what I'm talking about. Next, I'd like to point out the school board members making speeches where they claim my speech was full of racist remarks. I know it's difficult to believe, but identifying the race of your attackers isn't racist. It's not racist to point out that the literal pedophile sodomizing 4 or 5-year-olds on the children on the buses was Hispanic. FBI and police categorize criminals by the race. Anyone can look it up. But that brings me to the next point. We need to enact new rules and policies that anyone that say anything we don't like, we just call them racist. That way we can dehumanize them and pretend like they're little Hitler. And that will give us the right to treat them like garbage. Anyone that says anything we don't like is racist. Homie, don't play that. Another thing I'd like to point out is the school member's speech about me claiming I have no reason to be here trying to discredit anything I say. I'm going to let you on in a secret, which could have easily been known if any liberals that talk about me were to ever talk to me and at any point whatsoever. But, you know, my daughter is 5 years old and is in kindergarten, and she literally does a school program in Spotsylvania. So, oops, I guess you were wrong, okay? And that brings to my next point. We need to pass a policy with anyone that disagree with us. We have to ban them. Conservatives are never allowed to speak, ever. That's how it has to be here. Thank you. Homie, no clowns out.
Ms. Cole?
So I thought the clown in the room was a tribute to the recent election results. Clearly, meeting after meeting, there's an intention by specific public speakers to make a mockery or attempt to make a circus of our board meetings. And I'm only speaking to this because students, staff, and families who watch our school board meetings talk to me asking why this is allowed. So I want to make it clear that I do not condone anyone making a mockery of our school board meetings. These are official meetings where the business and governance of the school division towards what is in the best interest of and care for our students is and should always be the focus.
Subscribe to the channel in 3 seconds. Thanks.
Ceremony on behalf of Ms. Lam Kisan, a 2023-24 Riverbend High School teacher who was selected as a 2024 National Teacher of the Year. Please come up. To the National Security Council, 2 Spotsylvania High School students were among 8 chosen to represent the United States on a student panel at the White House as part of the 2nd annual Quad Cyber Challenge on October 10th. Jake Goodwin and J.C. Kabunga participated